Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Could be a low-scoring affair with these two on the mound. First pitch is next. Yang is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So striding forward now, Park. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
At the plate, Jung, he'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Kim. Pulled toward right center field. Number 5 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Tyler Wilson, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping in, Kim. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
In now, Lee, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
He's set. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Full count, 3-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Stepping into the box, on. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Kim, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here's the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Choi is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Kim. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Thomas Joseph, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joseph.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
High and deep to left center field. Choi ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively.
Number
And manning
55.
second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Now at the plate, number 55. He'll take his first hacks here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 36.
Striding in, Lee. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Popped him up. Kim is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, number 5.
Leading off
He stands in for the first time in this one.
The center fielder, number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Coming to the plate now, Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way, and that's in there for strike one.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. And he's down on strikes. So they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in, he's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's off the green monster. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Settling in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Yang, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. On a line, that's a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Stepping in now, Park. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Kim is there, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Kim.
For the Red Sox, the first baseman, 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Kim is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, on. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jung. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box, Kim. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Thomas Joseph. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, number 55.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 55. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Popped up on, moving to his left, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Choi,
Leading
set to
off
lead us off
for
in the
the
home
Red
half
Sox.
of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The batter,
In
number
now,
five.
number 5, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up. Yang in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hard on the ground toward short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. At the plate, Hahn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Kim. Ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's running. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kim goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Here's the first pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Left side. Scooped up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Lee on at first, nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. To second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting, number 11.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away.
And the throw is in time to get him. Now batting, Lee. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, number 10.
Ready for another shot now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
So after the line
Number
out on the
36.
fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Choi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Striding into the box, Yang. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The third baseman, number 63.
First delivery to him on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. Kim charging in on it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Into the box, Park, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0
Now batting.
changeups usually
Number
get guys
7.
out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jung, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slow little roller to third. He's got it, and a barehanded pickup. How about that?
The batter, number 24.
Into the box now, Kim. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, number 5. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 5.
First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Nah will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
Into the box, Lee is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them
55.
and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in now, number 55. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right
Number
off the bat
36.
here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Now in the box, Lee, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody
Number
out.
26.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1-0.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Choi is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Now batting, number 11.
So coming to the plate, he was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Lee takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number
Digging
63.
in now, Yang. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run. Now at the plate, Han. A hit in 2
Leading off
tries so
for
far.
the Red Sox,
First
the
pitch
catcher,
on its way.
number 41.
Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your
Shin
attention,
takes
please.
the ball here as he'll
Now
enter with a runner at
pitching for
first
Minnesota,
and nobody out.
Number 31.
He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
A great take on that slider away right there. But
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
In now, Kim. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Lee. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Kim aboard here at first with nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Lays off 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On is on deck, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in on. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kim ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Kim blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And there's ball 2 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And it eats him up a bit.
Now batting.
Into the box
Number
now,
5.
number 5. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Called strike 2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch gets the outside corner, strike 3. But they strike. At the plate, Park. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first down.
Number 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Jung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Lee. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Kim, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 5 is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Now the Red Sox DH, Nah. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 0-1 the count. Troy is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 17.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's good.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Splitter, 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lee moves over. 1 out.
The batter, number 41.
Digging in and looking for more. Hahn. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Nah, the runner at second with 1 away. Hops this one up. Oh, calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, Kim, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul off to the right. Comes set and the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Red Sox leave. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Thomas Joseph. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 55.
Riding in once again, number 55. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 46.
In now, Lee, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Lee is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire